Agua bendita, que se ocupa, cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita. Qué familia tan perfectita. Lo que no se tiene se pinta. Tapen con tapete o cobija. La verdad incomoda y te pica. Si no es de tu talla o medida. Amén. Yo crecí con complejos. Yo no pido consejos. No por mí ni por ego.
This is 2K Sports broadcasting from San Antonio as the Spurs take it to the hardwood here at the AT&T Center. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. So for the Spurs, their last game, a loss to Orlando. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Now, here is Young. Well, we have two defensive first teams tonight, Steve. Both of these squads fully engaged on the defensive end.
It will be a low-scoring outing tonight, but they all say it in all sports and in basketball, it works. Defense wins championships.
Into the lane, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of this one.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
Another 3 for Atlanta.
Look at the range Trey has. He can make those deep shots look so easy.
Tatum down low. That's a 2 from Martin. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And seeing Manu as a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title.
With the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
To the inside. Stolen by Bamba. To the paint. And Reddish with the slam.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Here's Tatum. And Bamba pulls it down.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
It's tipped. Stolen by Warren. Pass to Tatum. Stolen by Bamba. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the middle. Here's Warren. And it's Warren with the jam.
Unselfish play by Tatum. Getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
The Hawks again can't hit. Pass to Hammonds. Down low. Martin. And finished off by Martin.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
And here's Young from the arc. Rebound San Antonio. Outside Warren. Here's Hammonds. Outside Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Back to Warren. 5 to shoot. Here's Hammonds. Reddish grabs the rebound.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Hunt. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Thompson. Bamba with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Hunt. Here's Avdia. San Antonio again missing. Goes up. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 5. Inside. And Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
Goes to Hunt. From the arc. Knocked away. Atlanta leading by 5. Here's Kuzma. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Solid at fighting through contact. I like how Kuzma accepts these challenges and converts.
Here's Hunt. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. With the shot. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Hunt with the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Deni Avdia. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here is Porter. Porter double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
On the wing, Porter. From deep. Thompson with the rebound.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Going inside. Hunt can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 7. Good win. Good D by Thompson.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Up top, Kuzma. There's Porter with the 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
And so it's Atlanta. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Atlanta.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
Here's Martin. And Wiseman sends it back. They recover it. The Spurs have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
As a well-known three-point shooter that you were, Steve, what do you think about how that shot dominates the modern game we watch today?
What I love about Kevin, first of all, it gives you spacing. And you're never out of a game because of the three-point shot. You can get right back into it. And also, at the end of a game, you knock down 3 or 4 in a row, the game is over.
Clarkson outside. The kick out to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
Here's Warren. That shot missing. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Atlanta Hawks. Oh,
no, he didn't.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
San Antonio with the ball. Following the bucket by the Hawks. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Atlanta making some changes. For San Antonio, they've split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Hammonds. Powered down with both hands.
And Tatum is all about doing what's best for the team. Superb as a ball mover in terms of finding his teammates.
Now, here is Young. He's got 5.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And so he hits both. And nowadays, it seems like players have more opportunities than ever before. But, Steve, does that add to the challenge of balancing on the court versus off the floor?
It does for some individuals, but I love the opportunities that they're getting, and I love they're taking advantage of it. Most of the guys can juggle and balance both.
So it's the Spurs now, following the miss by Mohamed Bamba.
Nice use of the mid-range by Tatum, taking what the defense gives him.
Young looking around. Buries it from three-point range. Young's got 8 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Hunt. Bamba with the block. Young outside. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Here's Hunt.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first half of the game. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Hawks leading by 19 points. And Kuzma has it in the corner. And he recovers it. And Kuzma slams it in.
And at Kuzma's size, he could do more of this. Crash the offensive glass, keep the possession alive.
Pass to Carson. And they get it. The rebound by Mullen.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Hunt. Here's Carson. Guarded by Porter. Pass to Finney-Smith. 5 on the clock. Here's Thompson. Mullen with the defensive effort.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And the Spurs making a change here. And it's Wright with the ball for San Antonio. Goodwin with the steal. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Thompson outside. Back to Wright. Goodwin with the steal. And here we go. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The shot's good from Mullen.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For San Antonio, they've shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early. And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. 9 seconds left in the first half. High post, Cauley-Stein. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Cauley-Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
Here's McCarthy. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's Atlanta running away with it. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Warren. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Warren's got his second bucket of the night.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
How about Tatum there with the finish with some authority above the rim.
Young outside. Beyond the arc. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Now, here is Young. He's got 16. Guys, no question, Trae Young is one of the most exciting players right now in the entire league.
Kevin, everything is within range for him. A great passer and shooter in his own right. Young can take over a game any given night.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Martin with the bucket. That's now 8 points for Martin.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
And here's Young from the arc. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
To the inside. Young with the steal. Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by Warren. And the Spurs with possession. They host the Clippers after this game. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4 straight at home. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For San Antonio, they've made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. And the first one at the line is good. San Antonio making a switch here. Both free throws good from Warren. Here's Young. He's got 19. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Out to Thompson. Pass to Bamba. There's the triple. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And Bamba comes to help. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Here's Young. Pass to Bull. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Young with the ball. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the paint. It's stolen by Mullen. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And a miss there on the triple. Here's San Antonio now. Pass to Warren. Down low. Here's Hunt. And stolen by Bull. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Pass to Reddish. Thompson for 3. Rebound by Hunt. On offense, here are the Spurs. Here's Hammonds. Can they get it? It's deflected.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Such an unpredictable player. Young's fearlessness keeps defenders nervous, which makes them overcommit.
At the line for 2.
He's off on the second. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Spurs have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Young outside. Kuzma outside. Back to Young. Takes the three. A shot missing. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And that one is stuffed right through.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Kyle Kuzma is trying to be more of a team player. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he's starting to accept his role.
Kyle Kuzma.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And so it's Atlanta holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here's Young. Pass to Bamba. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Bamba's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Atlanta. The topic of parity is always front and center with the NBA. So, Steve, how do you see the balance in the league these days?
Well, Kevin, the NBA's done a good job trying to keep financial equality between teams. But the biggest stars want to play in the biggest markets. So parity will always be a factor.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And the Spurs with possession here. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. From downtown. Rebound by the Hawks.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Horford. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Young. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Able to see the entire floor. Young gets a lane, and he takes it.
Shooting for Atlanta. Trae Young.
And so Young nails them both. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. To the middle. Stolen by Bamba. Pass to Reddish. Trying to get open is Thompson. A shot by Reddish, no good. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And that's a foul called on Bol Bol. That's his third foul of the game.
Coming onto the floor for your Spurs.
And every year, it seems like outcomes in the playoffs can hinge on health. Steve, it's part of the game, as you well know.
It is, Kevin, and we hate it because obviously health can change the direction of a series or a team. But the one thing teams are doing a better job is they are lengthening and going deeper into their bench.
Here's McCarthy. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Atlanta with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Horford. Young way outside. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Now Young. From deep three-point range, the offensive rebound. From deep. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Here's Young.
Substitution for your Spurs, Deni Avdija.
From deep three-point range. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
San Antonio ball. Now into the lineup for your Spurs.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft. Pushing the action, getting others involved, he does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Young from outside.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it.
San Antonio again missing. To the inside. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Thompson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And providing the score, boy, they need it. That stops a 12-0 run by the Hawks.
Young from outside. Drops in the tray. Young's got 17 now, just in the second half.
What a fearless scorer Young is. And he does it in many different ways.
Down low. Here's Thompson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hawks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Trae Young.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Substitution for your Spurs, Martin.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's McCarthy. Tomba with the block.
Out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. There's 45 seconds left in the game. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
McCarthy. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks, Cam Reddish.
.29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Avdija. 6 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And Bamba pulls it down. And Young, here we go. Here's Bull. That one, no good. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg...
It look like Chattahoochee. We not the Fugees. I go fool it if I try the Three Stooges.